Feast of the Holy Family. Theme: Our Father's House. The readings of today powerfully highlighted the profound message in the response to the song, Blessed are they who dwell in your house, O Lord. Its reading beautifully illustrates the importance of being dedicated to God in God's house. The Gospel reading is a treasured passage for Catholics. It recounts the finding of the child Jesus, recognized as the fifth joyful mystery of the Most Holy Rosary of the Blessed Virgin Mary. This mystery offers a poignant reminder of hope, illustrating how a challenging situation can ultimately lead to a joyous resolution, similar to the themes often seen in contemporary melodramas or different series on Netflix. The story begins with the delightful pilgrimage of a family, including 12-year-old Jesus and his parents, as they travel with several relatives to partake in the meaningful celebration of the Jewish Passover festival. This journey highlights the faith and the importance of family and community during significant religious observances. In the fourth joyful mystery, we reflect on Mary and Joseph's journey to Jerusalem. During the presentation of the child Jesus in the temple, Mary presented Jesus to the Lord as commanded by the law of Moses. Every firstborn male is to be consecrated to the Lord. Luke chapter 2, verse 22. Mary and Joseph sacrificed two turtle doves, demonstrating their commitment despite their poverty. Doves or pigeons were the least expensive sacrificial animals in Israel. Yet Joseph and Mary did not let their financial situation stop them from offering to God. Today, many parents can take inspiration from the example. Poverty should not deter us from seeking God or joining together in faith and celebration as a family. When tragedy struck as they lost their son, Mary and Joseph tirelessly searched for him. After 3 long days, they found him in the temple. Mary exclaimed, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you." She struggled to understand his response. "Why were you searching for me? Didn't you know I had to be in my father's house?" Although astonished, Jesus' parents accepted the mystery of the moment. Their story takes a hopeful turn as Jesus obediently returns to Nazareth with them, demonstrating reconciliation and their acceptance of the unknown. Mary treasured all these things in her heart, highlighting the profound bond of love and faith. Is this the conclusion of the story? Not at all. The lives of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph continue to inspire us, much like a captivating narrative with endless lessons. As a Vatican document on the fifth joyful mystery reveals, the finding of Jesus in the temple breaks the silence of the gospel about the hidden years of Jesus. In this moment, Jesus unveils the mystery of his divine mission. Did you not know that I must be about my Father's work? This teaching invokes the idea of another holy family. It reminds us that the mission of the human family, modeled by the holy family of Jesus, is to guide each member on the path of holiness, encouraging us to grow in wisdom, stature, and favor with God and humanity. Parents and children are called to uplift up one another, preparing to be worthy members of the holy family of God. Much like Matthew, Luke thoughtfully weaves together stories and themes from the Hebrew Scriptures in the early chapters of his Gospel to convey a powerful message. The God who acts through Jesus is consistent with how God has always engaged with humanity. In doing so, God uplifts the lowly, listens to the heartfelt prayers of those who are faithful, and seeks to share divine revelation as a guiding light for all nations. In today's reading from Luke, we can see three important aspects of this theology that resonate deeply with our lives. Firstly, the family of Jesus is depicted as committed and devout Jews who honor their faith by making the annual pilgrimage to Jerusalem to Passover. This dedication is something many of us can relate to as we seek to remain connected to our own traditions and spiritual practices. Secondly, Jesus emerges not just as a child, but also as a profound teacher, enriching the understanding of the scriptures, a role that we unfold beautifully throughout this public ministry. His deep commitment to God surpasses human expectations, encouraging us to reflect on how we strive to deepen our relationships with the divine. Thirdly, the heart of the narrative centers around the emotional journey of losing and then finding Jesus, a moment filled with anxiety as Mary shares her concerns alongside Joseph. When Jesus responds, he offers a statement that can be interpreted as either I must be in my Father's house or I must be about my Father's business, inviting us to ponder our callings and commitments. As the Gospels draw to a close, we witness a tender dual response. Jesus returns with Mary and Joseph, growing in wisdom, age, and God's favor, much like the child Samuel in 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 26. In the midst of this, Mary reflects on these profound experiences in her heart, embracing the unfolding journey of understanding her son's teaching. Her acceptance and faith resonate with her original yes to God, and the Annunciations reminding us how powerful it is to trust and support to those who love us, they follow their paths. This beautifully embodies the sentiment of Psalm 84. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of hosts! These words comfort and inspire us to navigate our faith journeys, knowing that we are all part of a larger story, guided by divine love and wisdom. For reflection and discussion, like Jesus, do I grow in the wisdom of God and gain favor? Am I prepared to challenge the religious leaders or to correct people's beliefs.